What is good, y'all? I'm back again at a video. Now, I want to start this off. I just cut my balls shaving, okay? I literally came in, I took a shower, I went and started, I went to shave my mans down there, and I cut my balls. Now, I was scared at first, and I looked up what to do. It said take a clean cloth or a paper towel and apply pressure for 5 to 10 minutes, and that's what the fuck I did. I'm not bleeding no more. I washed up. And then fucking put Vaseline on the shit. But anyways, that's it. That's all I wanted to tell y'all before we got in. Now, I know I'm late on the Spy Chiller Saturday, but guess what, boy? I'm back with the milk, okay? And unlike your daddy, I came back, okay? I'm here now. Shut the fuck up and watch. Let's get into it. Put your bitch ass up, son. You ain't lying. I almost did it come back. Alright, y'all, first animation of today, we have MJV Animations. This is True Holiday Horror Stories. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, I gotta use my mouse. Hold on.
It happened on Christmas Day 2 years ago, and so every December since then, it plays in my head like a movie I never asked to be in. I was 17 that year, living with my parents in a nice little subdivision Oregon. That Christmas was picture perfect. Fresh snow, blue sky in the morning, and that soft pink glow as the sun went down. Inside, though, it was chaos. My family goes huge for Christmas. I'm talking about cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents.
Damn.
Everybody stuffed into our house like clowns in a car. Kids running around with frosting on their faces. My grandma yelling at my uncle about putting too much salt in the gravy. And random Christmas movies playing in the background with the volume too low to actually hear. I'm the emo antisocial one in the family, so most of the day I just floated around the edges. I helped put food out, faked laugh at small talk, and hid in the kitchen whenever I could.
I ain't gonna lie, the fake laughing is always on point. It's always on point. You just gotta fake that shit. Y'all, you be a G at how much you fake laugh in your lifetime, bro. Like, fake laughing is the crazy part.
That's where I was when I first saw him.
Yeah.
My cousin Jenna walked in with a guy nobody had ever seen before. She was glowing in a way that girls get when they bring a new boyfriend around. He was older, mid-30s easily. Too old for her in my opinion. He had this short beard, slicked hair, and a Christmas sweater that would have looked normal on anyone else but looked like a costume on him. The first thing I noticed was his eyes. He didn't scan the room like a normal person does. He locked onto me.
Oh,
I
hell
was
no.
standing there by the counter, slicing store-bought pumpkin pie, and felt his gaze hit me like a spotlight. It wasn't a curious look. It wasn't even a, oh, who's that? It felt like I was being sized up.
Oh, fuck
I looked away,
no.
busying myself with my plate. "This is Dave," Jenna said, dragging him over to my mom. We've been dating for a couple of months. My mom did her usual thing. Hug, smile, nice to meet you, welcome to the madhouse.
Oh, fuck
Everybody
no.
laughed.
Absolutely
He
not.
laughed too, but it sounded off, like he'd practiced it. I kept my head down, but every time I glanced up, he was watching me.
Yeah, I do not like
Later,
this
when
guy.
everybody was in the living room, opening gifts, I sat on the floor by the far wall, half behind the tree, scrolling through my phone with my headphones on, but no music playing. I saw him move through the room, talking to different people, laughing and shaking hands. But he circled back to me, over and over. He'd stand just close enough that I knew he was there. Then he'd lean down, pretend to be interested in something near me, and start a conversation. "So, you're Jenna's cousin?" He asked
Yeah,
at
no
one
shit.
point, kneeling next to me like we were buddies. I could smell cheap cologne and something sour underneath it.
Baby, if
Yeah,
you don't go ahead and
I
get
said.
your spear.
"You look different from the rest of them," he said, eyes drifting over my clothes, my hair and my face. "In a good way. I like your style." Yup,
We
I knew
getting
he
the
was a creep
spirit.
all along. This is why I don't care when people judge me for always trusting my gut. I didn't answer. I moved to sit with my younger cousins instead, pretending to help them open toys, but he followed. Every time I relocated, to the kitchen, to the hallway, to the dining room, he'd appear a few minutes later. He kept trying to joke with me, calling me mysterious and other weird corny things, asking me if I had a boyfriend, what kind of music I liked, and if I ever snuck out at night. Stuff that might sound normal if somebody
Ho, if you don't move
wrong
on.
coming from a guy pushing 40. The final straw was when everybody was grabbing dessert and I was alone in the hallway for a second, picking tape off my fingers from wrapping paper. He stepped in front of me, blocking the way, and smiled. "You know, you're going to be trouble when you're older," he said, eyes never leaving my face.
The fuck
If
does
you're not
that
already.
mean?
My stomach flipped. My mind instantly went to WTF. "I'm already older," I said, "and I'm not interested." He laughed quietly and leaned a little closer. "I didn't say you had to be interested to have fun." That's when I snapped out of my usual just ignore people mode. "If you don't back off," I said, looking him right in the eyes, "I'm telling my parents that you're creeping on me." For a second, his smile dropped, just gone. His eyes changed, like he was angry I'd said it out loud. Then he smirked and stepped back. "Relax," he said. "I'm just joking around, don't be so serious." After
Fucking
that, he
weird.
mostly left me alone. He still stared sometimes, but he didn't corner me again.
Oh,
I
hell
told
no.
myself not to make it a bigger deal than it had to be. My cousin looked happy, the adults were laughing, and kids were running around showing off their new toys. I decided not to tell my parents. It was late, everybody was full and tired, and I didn't want to start some big family fight on Christmas.
Oh, hell nah, bro. This is where I would have pulled out the goddamn spear, bro. This is where I would pull out the spear, bro. Hell nah, bro. This is where we start losing limbs, bro. Like, this is where we start getting cut the fuck up. Yo, this is where people start getting impaled. Oh nah, bro. You not finna corner me in a freaking hallway and I'm alone. Yo, I'm about to hurt you if you don't leave, bro. Like, on me, I gotta say, do not feel bad for having to protect yourself against some weird ass dudes, okay? Especially if it's no people around or just a group of people surrounding you, bro. Do not feel bad for having to protect yourself. Motherfuckers are weird, bruh. And people are weird. Now, it be some people that be just, I ain't gonna lie, ain't nobody doing as much as he was doing, bruh. Ain't nobody doing as much as he was doing. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of guy, I probably stick to myself, bro. I be trying to stay with my girl. When I do have one, I be trying to stay next to her, and I don't say nothing to nobody. If you say something to me, I be like, "Oh yeah, what's up, man? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, my name is so and so. Yeah, nice to meet you and everything. Nice, great." And then I be making like small talk. I be listening most of the time, bro. I just be listening, bro, because I don't be liking the stuff that they be talking about. They be talking about like sports and politics and economics, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care. What is this information gonna do to serve me, bro? I don't care, bro. I don't care. And then they be trying to find ways to talk to me. They be like, "You watch football?" And I be like, "Nah." They be like, "You don't watch football?" I don't like it. Oh man. And then they'll say nothing. They be like, "Your dad watch football?" I was like, "Bro, what is this conversation going, bro?" Like, bro, it's okay. We don't gotta talk.
I brushed it off the way I always do. People started leaving around 9. There were hugs and drive safe and see you next year at the door. I watched from the stairs as Jenna and Dave left. He glanced up once, met my eyes, and gave me a little 2-finger wave, but I pretended not to see it.
Ugh.
By 10:30, the house was quiet. My parents were cleaning up the kitchen, and I went upstairs to my room. Snow was still falling outside, thick and slow, and I was just thankful it was all over. My window faced the street, and the view honestly looked like something from a movie. I put on my headphones and put on some 3 Days Grace and flopped on my
Hey,
bed.
that's a
book
good
I
ass.
probably wasn't actually going to read.
It's a
turned
good
the
ass
volume
band. She know what
Letting
she
the
doing.
music drown out the last thoughts and drama of family noise I had going through my head. That's why I
You know
wasn't
why
sure
she
at first
bobbing to
I
that
actually heard
shit.
it. A small tap on the glass behind my head.
What?
Pause the song. They were listening. My heart picked up a little, but I told myself it was probably just a tree branch or something shifting in the wind.
Nah,
Turned the
baby.
music back on. Maybe 5 minutes later, I heard it again. It was slightly louder, though. I sat up this time. My bed is pushed right up against the window, so the glass is basically the headboard. I turned around and looked at the window. It was fogged over from the difference between the warm air inside and the freezing air outside.
Oh damn.
Couldn't see anything except the fuzzy glow of one of the nearby streetlights. Probably nothing. I said to myself, even though I knew houses don't knock 3 times in a row.
Bro,
I was
wouldn't.
freaked out, deep down, but I just wanted so badly to be overreacting that I eventually believed it. I slid off the bed and stood up, leaning closer. I wiped a circle in the condensation with the sleeve of my hoodie. First, all I could see was the street covered in snow. The sidewalks, the rows of houses across from ours. Lights off except a few porch lights. Then I saw him. A figure standing on the sidewalk, down the street a little bit.
What the fuck?
He had a dark jacket on, jeans, and a posture slouched slightly, like he'd been standing there for a while. He was facing my house.
Sir!
I was angled upward toward my window. Even from that distance, even in the dark, I recognized the outline. Dave. I dropped my sleeve from the glass like it was hot and stumbled backward. Heart pounding so hard I thought it would beat out of my chest.
Baby, go to your
I
parents.
grabbed the blinds and yanked them shut, then shut off my lamp so the room went dark. I stood there for a minute, pressed against the wall, listening. I considered going downstairs and telling my parents right then, but
Why didn't you?
Some stubborn part of me said, what if you're overreacting? What if it's not even him? The idea of explaining, hey, that guy who creeped me out earlier is standing on our street, felt insane. So I watched. For the next 20 or 30 minutes, I sneaked to the edge of the blinds, lift one slat and peek out. Most times I saw nothing but swirling snow. Sometimes I thought I saw movement, but it was probably just flakes catching the light. Eventually, the sidewalk looked empty. The panic dulled the nervous energy. I told myself he'd left, that it really was just my imagination or some random neighbor walking their dog earlier. Who knows? I went back to my bed, turned on my lamp again, and tried to actually read my book. Headphones sat around my neck, music off this time. I think it was close to midnight when it happened. A sudden violent bang against the window right above my head. The glass rattled, and the sound was so loud and so close that I screamed without even meaning to. It wasn't a tap this time. It was both hands slamming into the glass. Hey, a muffled voice called through the window, way too close. Open up.
Bitch, I ain't open it.
Bed, my legs almost giving out, and bolted for the door. I didn't even stop to look. I didn't want to see his face that close on the other side of the glass. My whole body was shaking as I yanked my bedroom door open and sprinted down the hall. I ran out of my room and started yelling, Dad. My voice cracking. Somebody's at my window. My dad came out of his room at the same time my mom did, both of them half asleep and confused. The look on my face must have told them that this wasn't a joke. My dad didn't ask more than, where? And I just pointed toward my room. Stay with your mom, he said, already heading down the stairs.
Oh me, I would have got a
as he went
fucking
to the
machete,
gunsafe
bro.
hallway closet, punched in the coat with shaking fingers, and grabbed his handgun and a flashlight.
Oh me, bro.
A coat, just his pajama pants and a t-shirt.
Bro, finna blow somebody's top off. I just know
whoever it was off guard. Mom had her phone out, hands trembling as she dialed 911. I stood by the upstairs window in the hallway, peeking through the blinds that looked out over the backyard. The world outside was white and dark and silent. Then my dad's flashlight beam cut across the yard. It landed on a figure standing a few feet from my bedroom window. Dave.
What the fuck?
He was just standing there. No hat, no gloves, breath fogging in the air. When the light hit him, he squinted and lifted a hand like the brightness annoyed him more than being caught did. What the hell are you doing here? My dad shouted. Even through the glass, I heard Dave's answer. I'm sorry, man, he said, like he'd misplaced a phone, not stalked a teenage girl. I don't know, I needed to talk to her. My dad moved closer, gun pointed down but ready.
I ain't gonna lie, I would've aimed at
midnight, at her bedroom window. Dave laughed softly, that same fake laugh from earlier in the day. She's special, I love her, and I want to marry her. You can sign for it, right? Parent consent, that's all it takes. My mom gasped beside me, hand flying to her mouth. My dad snapped. Get on the ground.
Get on the ground, it's crazy.
Now. Dave shook his head like my dad was being unreasonable. You don't understand. She gets it. My dad lunged. The flashlight beam jerked wildly as he tackled Dave into the snow. I lost sight of them for a second. And
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Letting a motherfucker hit you with that. Nuh-uh. It's crazy, bro. Letting somebody hit you with the nuh-uh. It's crazy, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I would snap too, bro.
I heard
Nah.
grunts and the crunch of boots, and knees digging into the frozen ground. Then the light settled, and I could see my dad on top of him, pinning his arms behind his back with his knee.
Bro, where your gun at?
"Call the cops," he shouted, though my mom already was. The next few minutes felt like an hour. My dad stayed on him, not letting him move, barking at him to shut up every time he tried to talk. I caught pieces of what Dave said, stuff about meant to be and she's different and Christmas miracle. It made my skin crawl.
Oh, nah.
When the police finally pulled up, lights flashing blue and red across the snow, my legs almost gave out from relief. 2 officers ran into the yard, shouting commands.
Get on the
Dad got off
ground!
slowly, hands raised, explaining who he was. They cuffed Dave, patted him down, and pulled stuff from his pockets. I watched from the window as they set things on the hood of the patrol car. Little plastic baggies, condoms, more than one knife, a stack of IDs with different names and pictures. One of the officers noticed me staring from the window and gave me a quick serious nod, the kind of nod that said, "You did the right thing." Dave was trespassed from our property and taken away that night. We gave statements until almost 3 in the morning. I heard bits and pieces later. Meth, fake IDs, warrants, but I never found out the full story of what happened to him in court. What I do know is this. If he waited until my parents went to sleep, if I'd opened the window even an inch, if I'd kept second-guessing myself instead of screaming and running for my dad, this might be a completely different story.
Yo, is
Yeah,
Diane
I was
okay?
wondering, my cousin broke up with him immediately and cut off all contact.
Okay, good. That's
This
good.
happened on Christmas, years ago.
Yo, words to the goddamn wise. If you see something, please say something. If you hear something, please say something. Because I'm not going to lie. It is no time, and no amount of any reality where you need to act like you're the one that's tripping. If you don't feel comfortable somewhere, leave. If you're not comfortable around people, leave. Tell somebody, go to somebody. Like seriously, it is not worth your life being ignorant or blissful to anything that goes around you. If you feel like some weirdo is banging on your window, knock it. Please, whatever you do, you either better fight or you better call 911 or you better call somebody in the house that can help you. Because I'm be so for real with y'all. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, I promise. Because a lot of these people like to play stupid games and they be getting and they be trying to make you the prize. Don't fall for it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because honestly, what she should have did at first is tell her mom, her dad, and her cousin what was going on with him. That's what should have happened. Motherfucker, it's some weird motherfuckers. Men and women. It's some weird people around here. Y'all gotta keep y'all minds and eyes open. Cause guess what? Nobody's above anything. Nobody's above anything. Whether you want to believe it or not, nobody is above anything. Y'all gotta keep that shit in mind. Keep it in mind. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I gotta stop doing this shit like at night, bro. I'm be so for real with y'all. I gotta start watching these fucking horror films at night, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's getting very spooky in this bitch. I'm be so for real, bro. It's getting real spooky. I feel like I'm hearing shit, bro. It's getting real spooky. It's getting spooky as fuck. I mean, in reality, I'm pretty cool. I got weapons around me. I got 2 machetes in my lap. I got 2 machetes in my lap, bro. I'm really doing. I'm okay, but still, it's getting very spooky. I'll be honest. Never fought a ghost before. And I ain't gonna lie, some of these animations be making me feel like people look like this in real life, bro. Honestly, if I saw somebody that looked like this in real life, bro, I think I would shit my pants, bro, if I saw them motherfuckers advancing towards me. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna hit them with the smooth, with the hardest right cross of they fucking life, bruh. But I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, I'm gonna be shaking, bro. I don't know, I ain't gonna lie. Some of the way these motherfucking characters be looking, be making me think people actually look like this in real life, bro. Like, y'all about to get hit with the meanest left-right combo y'all fucking life, bro, if y'all keep fucking with me, bro. I got a spear right beside me. I will stab your bitch ass. Your ass will be beheaded, bro. I promise you. I go full Genghis Khan on your bitch ass, bro. I'm not playing, bro. Bro, let's get like, okay, we got the second horror animation of tonight. It's true horror, Home Alone horror stories by IMR Scary Tales. We watched one before where it was about the kid. It was literally the last Spy Chilling Saturday where the kid was kidnapped by the fake Girl Scout. Turned out she was a 30 or something year old woman, and he got his ass beat. He got thrown in the streets, stuff like that. But now we got another one. Okay, let's get into it. Now, if you haven't already done so, you better get ready because we're about to get in fucking to it. Let's get into it.
My mom's a nurse, so she works a lot of night shifts, and I'm used to being home alone by myself. It never really bothered me. The house felt safe. We had a good neighborhood, solid locks, and street lights that actually worked. Lately, though, her boyfriend Steven had been staying over sometimes. He worked at the same hospital.
Steven, get your bitch
Mom said it
ass
was
out.
nice having another adult around when she worked late. He seemed fine. That night was supposed to be like any other.
Oh, hell no.
I was doing homework around 9:30 when someone knocked on the door. I looked through the peephole and saw Steven standing there in his work scrubs, looking tired.
Hell no.
I opened the door but kept the chain lock on.
Hey, Steven. Mom's at work.
I know, he said, sounding apologetic. Sorry to bother you. I left my backpack here yesterday. My meds are in it, and I really need them.
I'm not answering that
fucking
fucking
pale,
door.
and I remember seeing his backpack on the living room chair earlier.
Okay, hold on.
I unlatched the chain and let him in.
Oh,
He went
hell
straight
nah.
for the living room, muttering thanks. Something about the way he moved made me uneasy, so I grabbed my phone and called Mom while walking toward the kitchen. She answered on the second ring.
Oh,
Hey,
good.
sweetie. Everything okay? Steven's here picking up his backpack. He said he needs his medication. Maya,
Mom sounded panicked.
lock yourself in your room right now. We broke up this afternoon. He's sick in the head. I told him not to come to the house.
Oh, hell
My
no.
blood ran cold. I turned around and Steven was standing in the doorway. Instead of his backpack,
What the fuck?
he was holding Mom's handgun. Hang up the phone, Maya, he hissed, shaking the gun in his hand.
Oh, hell
Maya,
no.
what's happening?
Mom was screaming through the phone. I ended the call with shaking hands. Steven stepped closer, and I backed up against the counter. You know what your mother told me today?
I don't know.
She said I'm sick and I need help. So I'll show her exactly how sick I am.
Bro, he literally just proved her right. Bro popped up at her cribbo with a goddamn and then went straight for her mom's handgun just to point that bitch at the daughter. Bro, he literally just proved her right. Yeah, Steven, you're mentally ill. Like, bro, yeah. No wonder why she dumped your ass. Yeah, I don't care. Don't answer the door for fucking no one, bruh. Unless they fucking live there. Don't answer the door for nobody. Do not answer the door for nobody unless they live there and live in that bitch. Because honestly, I ain't letting nobody in without my mom's confirmation. And force your way in, you will be getting two-pieced, bitch.
His smile was ugly.
Steve,
Get on your knees, he said.
On your knees?
what?
I won't say it twice. Get on your knees.
Bro just said it
I
twice.
obeyed. He pressed the barrel against my forehead,
Oh,
making
shit.
me shiver. I could see his finger on the trigger.
Please don't kill me.
I sobbed, squeezing my eyes shut. You know, Maya, he murmured, crouching down to my level. I think I'd rather have you than your stuck-up mother.
The fuck
It's a
is
shame
that?
I gotta kill you now. My mind went into overdrive. If I didn't do something right away, he'd kill me. I searched my brain for anything that'd help me escape.
Stab him in the eye.
Then it struck me. I nodded hurriedly, letting real tears stream down my face.
You're right.
I choked out.
My mom, she's awful. She doesn't see how good you are.
Steven's expression shifted. What?
She never appreciated you. She's always working and leaves me alone. She's selfish. She wouldn't take care of me the way you would.
My voice cracked, but I kept going.
I hate her, Steven.
I ain't gonna lie.
His grip on the gun
The
loosened
the
slightly.
glaze, bro.
He was listening.
I hate living like this.
I looked up at him, forcing myself to meet his eyes.
You're the only one who's ever really been here for me.
His shoulders relaxed slightly. Do you really mean that?
Hell
Of course I
nah.
do.
I reached out slowly, putting my hand on his arm.
I wouldn't. I want to be with you. Please.
The fuck?
Steven lowered the gun. His eyes were still bloodshot, but now they were slightly soft. He cupped my face with one hand, still holding the gun.
That dirty
at his
ass
side.
hand.
I knew it, he whispered. I knew you were different. He pulled me into a hug, and I felt the cold metal of the gun pressing against my ribs.
Oh,
Every
fuck.
muscle in my
No.
body screamed to run, but I hugged him back. We could leave tonight, start fresh, he said into my hair. My heart was pounding so fast
Fucking
I thought he'd
pedophiles,
heard
bro.
it.
Okay, but I need to grab some things first. IDs, clothes, my phone charger. Stuff I'll need.
Steven pulled back, studying my face. For a horrible moment, I thought he saw through it. Then he smiled. All right, but I'm coming with you.
Of course.
I forced a smile. We walked down the hallway together. Steven kept the gun in his hand. His other hand gripped my shoulder. Inside my bedroom, I started opening drawers with shaking hands, grabbed my stuff, and shoved it in my bag. Steven stood in the doorway, watching my every move.
Oh,
Don't
hell.
take too long, he said. I nodded. My vision was starting to blur. The room felt like it was spinning.
Y'all,
I could feel
Goku,
sweat
save her!
dripping down my back.
Goku, please!
I saw my bathroom door.
I need to use the bathroom real quick. Before we go, it's a long drive, right?
Steven's eyes narrowed. Make it quick. I walked toward the bathroom, legs trembling. My hand found the doorknob. Leave the door open, he said.
Open!
I
Kakarot,
froze.
save her!
Please, I'm embarrassed.
He stared at me for a long moment, then sighed. You've got 2 minutes. I stepped inside and carefully pushed the door shut. The
Lock that
lock
bitch.
clicked so quietly I barely heard it myself. Then I pulled out my phone and called Mom.
Mom!
I whispered, crouching in the bathtub.
He has your gun. He wants to take me away. He's in my room right now. I already called the police.
Good.
Hang in there. We're coming.
She said, her voice tight with
Baby,
panic.
you need to come faster.
You about done in there? He was right outside the door. I didn't answer. Maya! The doorknob rattled violently. Open this door! I pressed myself against the wall, phone still at my ear. I heard sirens in the distance. They were faint, but getting louder by the second. Steven heard them too. You called the cops?
On me, I would too.
Open the door, you liar!
No.
I'll kill you! He was
Mo,
kicking
pull
the
out
door.
the goddamn
I could see the
machete.
wood
Ah!
cracking near the lock. He'd nearly brought down the door, but the cops got in time.
Good.
The kicking stopped. Steven's footsteps ran back. There was more shouting. I could hear furniture crash before silence took over.
Maya?
Mom whispered.
It's okay, sweetie. You can open the door.
Y'all imagine
Locked
this Steve with a
it
voice
and fell into
changer.
her arms. She was crying, holding me so tight I could barely breathe. The police had caught Steven trying to
Good.
run out back. He was on the ground, handcuffed and screaming. When he saw me, his face contorted with rage. I'll I'll find you, Maya. When I get out, I'm coming for both of you.
Oh, hell nah, bro. Lock his ass under the prison.
Breaking and entering, unlawful possession of a firearm, attempted kidnapping, and terroristic threats. We moved to a different town that summer. Mom got a new house, and I got into a new school. We didn't tell anyone our address. My mom got a concealed carry permit. We have a security system that would wake the dead. But even now, with him locked up, I can't feel safe. Because one day, maybe in 5 years or maybe 10, he's getting out, and he'd come after us.
Oh, hell nah, bro. Y'all, hold on. Y'all, I don't care. As a parent, do not let your kids, let your child, as a single parent, do not let your child be alone with your boyfriend or said girlfriend. I don't give a fuck. Y'all, I don't give a fuck. Y'all there needs to be supervision, bro, at all times. Like, you gotta be able to keep an eye, okay? And if your daughter or child come up to you and be like, Mom, Dad, so-and-so is trying to do this to me, you better fucking listen. Like, on me, you better listen. Like, seriously, because motherfuckers all weird. It be some actual pedophiles out here, bro. They come in all shapes and sizes and ages, bro. Get real. Because shit gets real. I'm not playing. It gets real. Y'all better be careful. Seriously. Y'all better be careful. Y'all better be careful. And the shit gets crazy. Y'all been think motherfuckers be playing with y'all. Nah, bro. Then it be too late. Get real because shit gets real. Alright, y'all. Last horror story where horror film is by ACM Official. We have Ring. Like, you know, doorbell cameras and bullshit. Yeah, they made a video about this, so yeah, I'm reacting to it. Bitch. Y'all, why the Cheetos on the floor? Y'all, why she just sit on the floor where the oven is eating Cheetos? Oh, hell nah, bro.
Hello?
Can I help you?
Sir, the fuck do you want?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I wouldn't open up the door, bruh. Don't open up the door. You just had to open up. Why would you open up the door, bruh? Yeah, she didn't went back to eating Cheetos on the floor.
Hey, I don't know what you want, but you need to leave. Did you hear me?
Of course he heard you. Why are you going back to opening up the door, bruh? I think you need to call an exorcism or a priest or some shit. I said exorcism, I meant exorcist. Bitch, go back inside! And now call the Ghostbusters.
What do you want?
I have a food delivery for Erica.
Oh, hell no. Nah. Why? Don't open up that door, bitch. You gotta be fucking stupid, bro. Ah!
Are you Erica?
Yes. see anyone else around here?
No. Here's your food.
You should probably get back inside now. Yeah, she about to get taken. The fuck? Damn. I ain't gonna lie, I can't say I feel bad. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't say I feel bad, bro. I can't say I feel bad. Yeah, she went and opened up the door twice in a row. Like, at that point, you're kind of just asking to die. He might as well just compensate you on that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why she just decided to open up the fucking door. Why? I'm not even sure. But hey, some people just they just gotta be idiots sometimes, you know? I wouldn't open up no door. Motion detected. 911, what's my emergency? There's somebody outside my crib. Please come in a hurry. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for stopping. Thank y'all for watching. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I make videos every week. Now, I know I was late on this Spot Chilling Saturday. I'm sorry. I know. I'm such a bad person. I'm a bad guy. I know I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all again next time. Peace and remember, strength is absolute. Bye.